Hey there gang, your Guitar Sage. Today we're going to learn how to play Just Like Heaven by The Cure. I'm just going to jump into it right away for those of you that can visually see what I'm doing. For those of you that don't or that need a little bit more help, stick around, and I'll also be telling you about an ebook that I have that will help with this style of guitar that I'm teaching, and also tell you how to get a hold of this chart for the song, which I'm referring to. I've got on my screen here, but it's going to go something like this. I won't play through the entire song, but I will play through each part. Okay, so it's going to go something like this. The intro is much longer than what I'm doing right here. It goes through 8 times. Show me how you do that trick. Woman makes me scream, she said. Woman makes me laugh, she said. Threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it. And I promise you, I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. So that's the verse part. And then there's a turnaround, which is the same chord progression. So far I'm playing the same chord progression for all parts. The chorus is going to be a little bit different. It's going to go, you lost and lonely, you lost and lonely, you strange as angels, switching and the deepest one. Okay, so that's going to be the entire chord progression. Let's talk about all the little particulars that I'm doing. For those of you that are just tuning in to Your Guitar Sage and my channel, my videos here, let me plug the ebook here real quick, because if you haven't already gotten it, it's going to help immensely with all these tunes that I'm teaching. Okay, so if you go to YourGuitarSage.com, I've got an ebook there that will help with the strumming, the chords, if you don't know your basic open chords, and even some more complex chords like some inversions and that sort of thing. Strumming exercise, how to use your capo, how to change keys with your capo and know what key you're in. Right now this song is in the key of A, but it feels like the key of G, so I call that the feel of G, but really we're in the key of A, because without a capo, that's an A. Okay, so here we go. I also teach the Nashville number system in that ebook, and I have this particular chart that I'm looking at on the screen in the Nashville number system. So I'm looking at numbers instead of chords. So I'm seeing a 1, a 5, a 2 minor, and a 4. Okay? So I know that's probably Greek to you, but if it's not, then great, you're on the right track. For those of you that don't know it, stick around. We'll talk about it. Probably not in this video though. Okay, so here are the chords for those of you that aren't working with the numbers. So the basic chord progression for this entire tune is, remember, capo at the 2nd fret, is G for 1 measure, B for 1 measure, A minor for 1 measure, C for 1 measure. Okay? That's the intro, the verse, the turnarounds, the solo, everything but the chorus. Okay? So it's going to go, the song's in 4, so like 1, 2, 3, 4. Fancy little, I do that kind of thing, but if we have time in this video, we'll get to it. Okay, so G, D, A minor, C. The chorus is going to go, and this is all 1 measure per chord, so E minor, F, E minor, F, E minor, F, and then 4 measures of C. Then we're back into the solo, which is the same chord progression, G, D, E minor, C. Okay, for those of you that need help with these chords, you're going to have to either write them down, or like I said, go get the ebook. The ebook also gives you access to my charts site, which when I get done teaching the song, I upload the chart, and it's there for your perusal. Alright, so what else about this tune? That's going to be it as far as the chords. As far as the strumming rhythm, you could do something like this. Like a 1 and mute and 4 and 1 and mute and 4 and 1 and mute and 4 and 1 and mute and 4. So let me slow that down so you get it. So it goes. We're counting. You always want to be counting when you're doing your strumming. If you don't, you want to do it, even if you're doing it kind of in the back of your head, because it's good to be able to explain this stuff, and it's also, you want to keep good time. So on your notes, on your 1, 2, 3, 4, you always want to be strumming down. On your hands, you always want to be strumming up. Now on this one, we have a mute thrown in. A mute is where you go, you know, where you got the strings singing out, but then with this part of your hand, you get a little karate chop. Okay, so like I do the mute on the 2, so it's like 1 hand mute, okay, on the 2. So 1 hand mute, and then and, make sure you're coming up for that and then come back around and go and 4 and. Don't do this. Don't go 1 and mute and 4 and. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? It's bad. Bad news bears. Watch my video on strumming. 1 and mute and come down and 4 and. Man, if you do that strum, you're gonna be able to play half of the rock songs out there, because that's the rhythm for half the rock songs, country, all popular tunes, today's popular tunes. Okay, so sped up, it's gonna sound something like this. So 1 and mute and 4 and 1 and mute and 4 and 1 and mute thing in the end there. But that's it, guys. That's the strumming, that's the chords. You just learned the Cure song. Yeah. Alright. Keep checking back. I'm putting up videos every day. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. And for the love of all that's holy and good, buy the ebook. Bye, kids. Go practice.